Hello, boys and girls. I want to introduce you to my library. This is the library of my house. I've got books on one wall, and I've got a little desk, and I've got a Christmas tree in my library, and I have all these other books, and then I have even got a couch that I'm sitting on. I wanted to read you a story from my library today. This is a story that I've had since I was a little girl, and I think you'll really enjoy it. It's called Santa's Toy Shop, a Little Golden Book. There are some drawings and markings in the book. That's because when I got it I was 5 and I just kind of colored in my book. But now I want to read it to you. Santa's Toy Shop. Way up north in the land of ice and snow stands a cozy little house, and beside the front door hangs a neat little sign. S. Claus, says the sign, because that's who lives there, Santa Claus. Mrs. Claus lives there too, of course. She keeps house for Santa Claus and for all the elves who work in Santa's toy shop. And what a busy place that toy shop is! In the doll department, and in the train department, and in the games and building set department, and all the other departments that are lined up and down the halls. Happy little Christmas elves are busy all year long making and trying out the toys. Oh, everyone is busy in Santa's toy shop, but Santa is busiest of all. He shows the doll makers how to paint on smiles. I'll take a day off soon, says Santa Claus, and play. But letters keep coming in from boys and girls wanting talking dolls and cowboy boots. They also want rocking horses and fireman suits. I'm just too busy, Santa Claus sometimes says. I never have time to play with the toys. And most of those children have been so good, Santa has to do his best to please them. So the days whiz by, and Santa's toy shop. And soon it is Christmas Eve again, and Santa Claus has still not played with a single toy. Poor Santa. "Oh, jumping jacks," said Santa Claus last Christmas Eve as Mrs. Claus buttoned up his warm red coat. "Now I have to give all these toys away, and I will never get to try any out," and he almost scowled. But Mrs. Claus whispered something into Santa's ear, and he left the house chuckling to himself. "Wonderful idea!" the reindeer heard him say as he waited at the door, hitched to the heaped-up sleigh. Then all night long around the world they flew, and Santa dropped down chimneys with his load of toys and slipped in doors and windows where the chimney didn't fit. The load grew lighter in the sleigh as they went, and at last Santa Claus was slipping down the chimney into the very last house on his list. There he found a Christmas tree all set up, and he put the final touches on it and lit all the lights. He found a plate of cookies and a glass of milk with a note that said, "For dear Santa Claus." So he sat himself down and he had a bite of lunch. Then he unpacked the toys, as he always does. But he did not hustle right away. Not this time, no. This time, he set up the new electric train and sent it speeding around the track and through the tunnel. Then he sent the model airplane spinning around the Christmas tree, and he built a whole village with Christmas blocks. When Santa had tried every Christmas toy, back home he flew in his magical sleigh to Mrs. Claus. "Oh, never have I had such fun," Santa Claus told Mrs. Claus. "I did as you suggested and stopped at the last house," and he whispered the children's names in her ear. Do you think he might pick your house to stop at this year? The end.